Hi, SAC kids. Miss Debra here again today. I wanted to do another project with you, and the project that I'm going to do, you're going to say, we don't get to use balloons at school, but you're at home, and if you have some extra balloons laying around, this is a really cool project to do at home, and you can play with it at home. If your parents allow balloons at home, you don't have anybody who is allergic to latex, you're good to roll. So they are called ninja balls. You can see it. There's the sides of it, and you can squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. It's a stress ball, okay? You can squeeze it and play with it to relieve stress or play with it for fun. Anyways, I'm going to show you how to make them so that you can have one at home. So all you need is 2 balloons and some flour. So some families have flour right now, maybe a little bit too much flour, and some don't. It doesn't matter if the flour is new or old. It just needs to be flour. Something you could substitute for flour would be sugar or salt or cornstarch. Cornstarch might feel a little bit more similar to the flour. The sugar and the salt will feel different. It won't squish as well. Flour is really the best thing to use. So we're going to get started. So my balloons that I have left over at my house from parties with my grandkids, I have some yellow ones, which actually have, oops, if I can get it undone here. My goodness, technical difficulties. They actually have a face printed on them, and they're smiley face balloons. And then I just have a plain green balloon. So you're going to need a funnel, and you're going to take the funnel and you're going to spread the balloon as far as you can. Try to get your fingers all the way down in the bottom, and you're going to put it over the top of your funnel. It's a little hard for me to show because I have a collapsible, which means my funnel folds up into itself. I don't have a hard funnel. If you have a hard funnel, that's better. If you don't have a funnel, what do you think you would use? Well, you could use a rolled up paper plate that would kind of make like a tube. You could take a paper towel roll and make a slice in the end and tighten it, and then you could use that. It just needs to get down so that you can get the flour into the balloon. So I finally got my balloon on there. So you see how the big bulby part is up here and the tighter part is up there, okay? The trick to this is I'm using a little tiny measuring cup, and I'm just taking a little bit of flour at a time, and I'm just putting, I don't know if you can see it, a tiny bit of flour in there at a time, about that much, okay? Each time I dump in, and I have a mixing spoon, which some of you may have wooden ones. I've had these for a long time. We really like them. They're getting worn out. I've had them for probably 20 years. They're Kool-Aid spoons, and we love them. But they have a long handle, and you can stick the handle down in there and just kind of tap, and it'll knock the flour in. And then you're going to just put a little more in and do the same thing. And then you're going to put a little more in because you need it to be kind of bulby. It doesn't have to be perfectly full. In fact, it's very difficult to get it full, but you want as much in there as you can get in there. So we're almost there. I got, like I said, kind of a funky funnel. It gives me a little bit of grief here. There we go. Down it goes. And then see, it's kind of wishy, okay? But it's only full up to here, okay? And you still have the whole neck of the balloon. So you're going to pull that off the balloon, and shake it so all the flour falls down in. And then you're going to take it and tie it, not once, and pull it really tight so it's super tight. And do it one more time if you can, or you can have your parent do it, or maybe an older brother or sister. And so 2 knots in the neck, okay? And then you're gonna have a ball that looks like that, okay? So then we're gonna take our plain balloon and we're gonna fold it in half so that the tail is like that, okay? And then we're going to cut that off. I don't know if you can see this. Cut that off like this, okay? So you cut the back of it too. So there's 2 cuts. And then you're going to turn it and fold it the other way. And you're just going to take like a little crescent moon shape out of that part, okay? Just a little part. So then there's our balloon, okay? So we're going to open it up and we're going to take the widest opening. It's going to be around the face. And we're going to put this balloon over that balloon. Make sure the knot's inside. And once you have it in, you can kind of grab the balloon inside and push it around until you get it where you want it to be. Well, maybe I can. So maybe I should have made my hole a little bit bigger, but you guys will do a much better job than I am. So there's your face, and it's all inside the green balloon. And you squish him, he comes out. Squish him, his backside comes out. Squish him, his side comes out. Ninja stress ball. So what if you have 2 balloons and one doesn't have a face? You take one of the balloons and a Sharpie marker and draw your face any way you want on there, okay? And use that as your face, all right? Try and keep it together, close, the face. It'll still pop out though. Even if you get the face a little bit too big and you squish it in there, it's gonna come out. So if you have any questions about that, you can send them to me via email at ddavis1@helenaschools.org. I hope you all have a great day on this rainy, snowy day, and I will be back with more videos. And if you have any suggestions, send them to me, ddavis1@helenaschools.org. Bye, guys.